Hello, I'm Angela Wamboy and welcome to Capital Online TV News. Here's a look at the day's top stories. Police on Tuesday lobbed tear gas to a group of NASA demonstrators outside the Electoral Commission headquarters at Anniversary Towers. Hundreds of NASA supporters converged for the protests on University Way, where they engaged anti-riot police officers in running battles. In Kisumu, similar protests took place, but they remain largely peaceful. Top NASA leaders now say their security was withdrawn just hours before their planned demonstrations at the Electoral Commission headquarters in Nairobi. Suba MP John Buddy says those withdrawn are bodyguards of NASA leader Raila Odinga and his running mate Kalonzo Musyoka.
We are equally dismayed by the decision by Jubilee to withdraw the security detail assigned to our presidential candidate, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, and his running mate, His Excellency Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka.
Religious leaders have called upon the two main political players to shun from divisive politics that may undermine peace in the country ahead of the fresh presidential election. Speaking after a closed-door meeting with top leadership of the Electoral Commission, the chairman of the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, Philip Anyolo, urged both President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga to be advocates of peace during their campaigns.
We call upon Jubilee and NASA to urgently agree to IEBC's invitation to dialogue and to chart the way forward with the aim of holding free, fair, and credible presidential elections scheduled for 26 October 2017. The dialogue will preempt imminent conflict and violence, and that is being funded and organized by both Jubilee and NASA politicians.
Anyolo further appealed to the two leaders to agree to the Electoral Commission's invitation to dialogue and to chart the way forward with the aim of holding the fresh presidential election slated for the 26th of October.
We want, as a Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, to appeal to all demonstrators. It's constitutional to demonstrate peacefully, but now if the demonstrations are going to hinder our way forward, we want to discourage Kenyans not to do that. Let us agree that we have also, as we have said, institutions which will guide us into the way of rightful finding the direction of our country in the future.
The religious leaders have at the same time appealed to Kenyans to restrain themselves from engaging in violent demonstrations that may trigger tension in the country. Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino will now spend another night in police custody after facing charges in court. Owino has denied charges of subversion and uttering words calculated to excite disaffection against President Uhuru Kenyatta. The court ordered that the vocal MP be detained at the Kileleshwa police station until Wednesday, when it will rule on his bail application. And that's a wrap-up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboy. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV.